There's 23,000, by the way, inside Madison Square Garden for that fight. All right, let's keep the love going for the ladies. Our next inductee, a fantastic American athlete, and here to introduce her is the Executive Vice President of the NFCA, Biljana Abel.
Thank you, Jerome. Good evening, everyone. So I am here to introduce and to honor someone who makes running 26.2 miles look like a casual Sunday jog, while the rest of us are just trying to make it to the fridge and back during the commercial breaks. Yes, I am talking about the incredible Kara Grgas-Wheeler. Not only is she an Olympic-level runner, marathoner, all-around superstar, best-selling author, sports broadcaster, but she also manages to represent the Croatian American community with the same energy and pride. Kara, you're basically our version of a superhero, only instead of a cape, you've got a pair of running shoes that probably have seen more miles than most of our cars. Let's be honest. When most of us think of running, it's usually because we're late or being chased, hopefully only late. But Kara, she runs because she loves it. Imagine that. And not just a few laps around the block. Kara has been crushing races around the globe, making it look easy, while the rest of us are still trying to figure out how to catch our breath. From the NCAA to the Olympics, she's proven again and again that there's nothing she can't outrun, except maybe rest days. But what makes Kara even more extraordinary is how she wears her Croatian American heritage with pride, showing us that you can chase your dreams while still staying true to your roots. And let's be honest, being Croatian, she probably got a bit extra of toughness, powered by love of cevapi and sarma, or maybe that's just me. Actually, I'll tell you a secret. She told me she loves the lobster pasta. Either way, she has made her Croatian community proud at every turn. And if you think her running is impressive, let's not forget her commitment to standing up for what's right, whether it's advocating for clean sport and supporting fellow athletes. Kara has gone above and beyond to make a difference off the track too. She's a champion in every sense of the word. So today, we're not just celebrating Kara's incredible athletic achievements, we're celebrating her story, her legacy, and her impact both on and off the track. Kara, you're an inspiration to all of us, and I'm so proud to present you with the Croatian American Sports Hall of Fame Award. You've shown us what it means to push limits, to stay true who you are, and to always aim for the finish line with heart and grit. Congratulations, Kara. Keep inspiring us, though no promises about joining you on any of those marathon runs anytime soon.
Speech. Let's do speech first. Okay. I was just kidding, but yeah. Thank you so much. This is such a huge honor, and this has been a very special experience for me. I was joking with my aunt last night that my next tattoo is going to be a Croatian flag, and she's not necessarily a tattoo enthusiast, but she said she could maybe get behind that. So this has been really fun for me. I am Croatian because my father came to America from Croatia when he was 13 years old. He was born in Zablace, and he came over, and he was 13 with my aunt, who was 15 at the time, my aunt Mirko Grgas. She can wave to everybody. And their mother to join his father and his brother who had already come. And my father met my mother in college, so this is very appropriate. My Midwest mom and my Croatian father And I came to be, along with my 2 sisters. 8 days before my 4th birthday, my father actually was killed by a drunk driver. And, sorry. It's been a huge loss in my life, but my dad was a very good soccer player and an athlete. And I think growing up hearing the stories of him and his passion for sport really allowed me to be an athlete, to be competitive. It gave me permission to care about sports. And it gave me permission to be there, just as much as my step-siblings, just as much as anyone else. And I'm super grateful that what I remember about him, which is him coming home from soccer matches and having owies, allowed me to be who I am and allowed me to chase the dreams that I have chased. I grew up in northern Minnesota. After my father died, we moved to Minnesota to be with my mom's parents, and my grandpa got me into running. And it's just been the greatest gift that was ever given to me, honestly. It's taken me so far all around the world, but it's also connected me to my dad. When I was in college and I started to win national titles, my mom had been remarried, and I went from Kara Grgas to Kara Grgas-Wheeler, and everyone just knew me as Wheeler. But when I was in college and I started to win national titles, I started to seek that longing to connect to my dad. And I asked to be called by my full legal name, which was Kara Grgas-Wheeler. In 2008, I ran my first marathon, and I ran the New York City Marathon. And there was a lot of pressure and attention, and it was an overwhelming experience. About halfway through the marathon, I started to feel like I was in over my head, and I just had this sense of calm. And I imagined my father. I had never pictured him ever when I was doing sports before. And I had this voice in my head saying, you can do this. And I was able to recover and finish 3rd place and set the American course record. And yeah, I'm not trying to brag, really. And then in 2012, after I made my 2nd Olympic team, I competed in London, and we got to go with my family over to Croatia. It was my 2nd time being there. So my dad has really been intertwined throughout my athletic life. And even now as a broadcaster, I feel like I belong, and I feel like a lot of that is because that groundwork that he laid, that I could play sports, I could do whatever I wanted to do. There's been a few times in my life when I really wish my dad was there. When I got married, when I made my first Olympic team, and tonight. I think he would be so excited to meet all of you. He would be bragging so much. And this is such a huge honor for me and for him. And I really, really appreciate all of you. And I really, really appreciate my Aunt Dowerka for being here with me. And thanks, you guys. You're allowing me to get another tattoo. So thank you.
It must be said that at Mirko Grgas' wedding, Kara's father to her mother, Josip Grgas was the best man, and he's the patron donor of tonight's event. Thanks, Kara.
What an emotional acceptance speech that was. Congratulations. There aren't too many dry eyes in this house tonight. All right, so I'm going to try to change the subject entirely here. Thanks, Kara. What are you doing to me? Look at Jim last week laughing at me. Only a broadcaster. I'm sure Bill Hillgrove's going, how are you going to spin this one?